Alright, let's get us started without dilly-dallying too much. Hello, folks. I am... Come on, I turned the audio on, you hoobity-doobading shackety-shonkety. Yeah, Existence pain. Anyway, hello, folks. I'm Drenduh Tyrof. I'm going to be animating some more for Golden Sandwich Collab. Yeah. I don't really need to go into it. You all know how it works. This is going to be the finale. I'm not going to be doing another stream of animation here. I might... Actually, no, I don't think I will do a stream of editing. I'll just spend tomorrow editing. So, probably not going to be a stream tomorrow, but if I get it all done in time, I might have it so there's a premiere around a similar time. For the same thing. So let's just get on with this. I've animated quite a bit since you last saw. I animated from running past. Actually, no, I think I finished that last time. And the red heavy firing for grappling hook, so I animated him firing for grappling hook. No, I didn't animate all of it last time. So I animated all of it this time, which is why the spy down there and the scout here are still moving. Because, you know, I haven't paused their animations because I don't need to. And there are also these Easter eggs. So I did a short with him firing the rope at him, and then I had one at the heavy where he dodged it, and you can see this scout in a box and this cameo of my good friend Weather Up Storms. And then he shocks and goes flying off, and then over here you can see a Maker Angel with 2 Sentinel Knights, and also 2 demos having a delete off. Who will delete the other? Have to find out. Anyway, so he dodges it, and then I animated heavy going ooh and wah, flying forwards. So next up, the blue heavy's gonna, you know, I think I've still got the red heavies. Oh no, I've removed the other stuff for him. So, okay, cool. And I was originally halfway through changing it for the next phase. But then I, you know, had to do other stuff. Just sort of get it so he's close enough to the thing. And then he's going to smack into the ground there while the blue heavy takes a portal out of his pocket. And throws it down. I can always do that later. But I don't quite know how exactly I'm going to do that yet. I'll just have to change where that thing is for him smacking into the ground. I'm sure the grappling hook stay in the same place. And then I can just have it so it retracts when he's on the floor. When there's another shot where the blue heavy goes in, and red heavy's going to get angry, throw the grappling hook down, and charge through the portal. And the portal's going to close. And you just see the grappling hook on the floor. Left discarded on the floor. So, let's, for the time being, well, first of all, let's make sure the heavy's doing well. Let's pop his hips somewhere that make a bit more sense. Same with these ones. They're not doing too well, Mr. Stark. His foot is looking a bit off. Alright, and then the red heavy's going to smack into there. I'll animate him later, because I need to worry about the blue heavy reaching into his pocket. So, animating there. And then he's just going to stand up, because he knows that blue heavy's going to, you know, oh, do I still have the animations on this? No, I do not. I've gotten rid of everything else, so, you know, that's good. I don't need to have to worry about holding it too close, because, you know, he's basically won this encounter. And he knows he has basically won this encounter. So now he's just got to stand himself up and reach into his pouch and pull out the portal, whatever that's going to be represented by. Get some sort of small orb probably, and then have him throw it. So, because I have it so his legs move a bit closer too, as well as his body just moving up and going back to normal, kinda. He'll have a little less of a devilish smile on his face. as he reaches down for his thing. Should probably put his collar up a bit as well. Okay. Yeah, I guess that'll work probably. He's gonna be looking down at his thing now. His face is gonna change a bit. Oh, I need to sneeze. I have been out quite recently. I had to go on a walk with my brother again. And I also, you know, I have hay fever problems sometimes. So, you know, yeah, that's probably why I'm sneezing. You don't have to worry about me being hit by the demonetization word. I mean, I doubt I'd be demonetized if I said it. But actually, I don't need to care because I don't make money off of this shit anyway. Alright. So his face is going to go a little bit more normal. So he's going to have less of an intense frown. And maybe his lips will be less like that. And instead they'll go in a bit. Just a bit, you know. Just bring them all in a bit. Okay. And then maybe I'll throw in a bit of the multi-smile. Maybe. Yeah, I think that'll work. Alright, cool. And then also his finger posing is going to have to change a bit. Might have it from somewhere like this angle, so that I can hypothetically have it so like turns, so his thing has less. So I don't have to worry about the logistics of him opening it, because he can't open it. It's not made so it can open it. That's not how the model works, because he never opens it in game. He just sort of has it as a thing. He doesn't really need to reload anything except for his shotgun. He's got a bandolier of bullets here, so you know that's probably where he keeps his shotgun shells when he's not using Sandwich as his tool, his preferred tool. I'm just gonna do it like that. Instead of him just doing that, I'll have like a pose sort of in the middle where he goes up. Hello, good, I'm grounded, so I can't use my PC. Reason, I forgot too many times to take a shower. Best parents. I mean, really? For not taking a shower? Like, I mean, I'm a good behaved boy, so I take a shower pretty much every night. But they took away your PC because you forgot to take a shower. I mean, I don't know who your parents are. I'm sure they're probably lovely people. But that's dumb. I mean, how long are you grounded for? And like, you know, I mean, I am very lucky to be born in the family I am, because, you know, they've never grounded me for anything, but they still managed to teach me good manners without having to force it. So, you know, I am really lucky to be in this family instead of, you know, another one. But, you know, so I don't have the best, you know, understanding of being grounded as someone else might, but, you know, that still sounds like an incredibly dumb reason to be grounded. Yeah, I'd have knees in there because I'm gonna have another frame just a bit afterwards where he's actually supposed to be like reaching in, I suppose. He'd be moving up a bit too, maybe a bit to the left, and this foot probably in a bit more. Alright, cool. And then his arm down a bit as well. And then his other hand he'll be going right in there. He'll be going right in there. Just like that. And then I'll just have to pretend he's got his hand in there, because I can't really do anything actually with it. So I'll just have to pose these all so they're in there and not visible. Okay, and then he goes boopity boop. So, a second Baron, because you haven't been here. First of all, welcome to the stream. Not sure I didn't say that, but I've animated quite a bit since your last store. I had quite a bit in as well for like background Easter eggs. I'm not sure if I'm going to really have any space to add any more background Easter eggs unless I add some like really far over here. And even then it might not be visible, so you know, whatever. But yeah, Red Heavy's going to smack onto the ground. Blue Heavy's currently taking the portal out of his bag. And yeah. Stuff will then happen next. Maybe I should, like, move the prop pack as well. Knuckly ground for only one day, but tomorrow's Mother Day. I'm German, okay. Fair enough. I mean, I wasn't really going to say anything about it anyway. Because I, you know, yeah, anyway. And I have a lot, and I have to work a lot, so I don't have time to animate. Unfortunately, I'm not going to make it. I'm really sorry to hear that, then. It is sad, as you have stated. Yeah, I was excited to see whatever yours was going to be, because, you know, can't find your channel very easily. Yeah, that's a real shame. I'm really sorry to hear that. There's unfortunate events being unfortunate, because fortunately, my family hasn't had anything planned for quite a while, because, you know, yeah. I think I will be finished, Second Baron. Thanks for hoping I will be. Because I've just got to animate Red Heavy smacking, Blue Heavy taking portal out, Blue Heavy going through portal, Red Heavy getting up, being angry, walking through, portal disappearing. If I don't get it all done tonight, I should be able to get it done either way. So, you know, yeah. But I think I'll just focus on getting all the animation done, and I won't break off to do any editing. But, yeah. How does this look in general? Maybe I'll put in a bit of an ease in, but just to have a little bit of a bounce to his movement. And maybe I'll have him like rustle around as well with it. So I'll, you know, have his hand move around a bit here. Just a bit, you know, not too much, just a little bit. Hello, can O join, says the pro 1273. Don't quite know what I mean by join, but if you mean hop in and watch the stream, sure, go ahead. If you mean join the game, that's not a thing I'm doing, I'm animating. So, you know, yeah. Unless I've done something wrong with tags and it says it's a different game. Because, you know, this certainly isn't PlayStation, as your icon would suggest. So, yeah. But if you mean just join the stream, sure, hop on in and watch me animate. Play. Okay. Yes, alright. Fair enough. Well, thanks for asking anyway. But unfortunately, I play Garry's Mod solo most of the time. Pretty much all the time, because I'm animating. If you're not... Second Baron says, if you are still not finished, do a stream and end it when you're finished at the last day. I mean, if I'm still not finished with animation, because I think I'll just do editing off screen. Stream name. I assume you mean Steam name. And if you mean Steam name, same as YouTube. Just Drenduh Tyrof. Anyway, so Second Baron. But if I was to do a stream of it, I'd have to do it significantly earlier, because I'm not quite sure what time zone Germany is in. But here it's quite late in the evening, right? And if I was to do another stream tomorrow at the same time, it would, you know, be too late for me to really, you know, do anything. Because I have to edit it and I wouldn't have time. And I'd rather get it all done before Monday. Because I don't know what exactly he plans with deadlines. You write your Steam name in the comments. Again, it's my channel name. It is literally my channel name. You just gotta select it, highlight it, Control-C, Control-V. And, yeah. That's even the start of the name of this live stream. Drenduh Tyrof. That's it, Drenduh Tyrof. So, you know. You just gotta copy that. It is literally that. So, you know, yeah. That's my Steam name. Don't know particularly why you need it. But I mean, if I somehow know it's you that's sending a friend request, then I might accept it. But I don't play with people a whole lot, so, you know, don't expect me to really do anything with that. But, you know, I mean, if you want to, sure. You can stream at 8:30 PM in Germany. Yeah, so it's actually even later for you then. Oops. Because it's 7:53 PM for me. So it's like, you know, just over half an hour earlier. No, sorry. Began streaming. Zelam Gamer. Yep, I assume that's you, the pro. And, yeah, when did I start streaming? About 16 minutes ago, so, you know, yeah. An hour difference, yep. So it's even later for you, but, you know, if I was to stream again tomorrow, it would be, you know... I just don't think it would really be feasible. Oh, I haven't actually moved the hand. Oopsie. So, yeah. Alright, so I'll accept the friend request after the stream, Mr. The Pro 1273. Yeah, I'm sure that'll work. Oh yeah, it works pretty good for him, fiddling for something in his pocket. And then he's gonna pull something out. I'm just gonna sub. Okay, fair enough, feel free to sub. I have no qualms with anyone subbing to my channel, don't worry. But, you know, yeah. So thanks for subbing if you are gonna sub. Oh, come on. Windows 10 notifications are one of the most annoying things ever, because they just pop up, and then in Garry's mod, if I try and click close on them, new subscriber, thanks for that, pal. But if I try and close them, they'll just, like, you know, take me out of the game, which is annoying and infuriating. Well, with Garry's mod. With other games, it's fine. It's just with Garry's mod, it does something different for some reason. Alright, so I'll have him, you know, turn a bit. If you're finished with animation, have the fitting sounds in and the end for fitting music. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I'm going to be doing for music. If you have any track suggestions, you know, the Pro 1273 says he's also playing Garry's mod, which is cool. I guess you can call this playing, quote unquote, but I'm, you know, going to be animating all of this, so you can call it work or you can call it playing, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, if you have any music suggestions, Second Baron, for this animation, feel free. Like, if it's anything like a game or something. Because I'm pretty bad with finding background music, let me assure you. It's either copyrighted or, you know, just not... doesn't fit, in my opinion. So I might go some, like, maybe Crash Bandicoot, Sonic Lost World. I'm sure that stuff would work. Or just stuff straight from TF2, you know? Just some of their background music. Right, how am I going to do this? Well, first of all, I think I know how I'm going to be doing, the portal. I'm just going to have a block that I'm going to animate instead of worrying with effects. But I've got to find what it's called, because it's like these Doctor Who time vortex things. So I've got to try and figure out what they're called by searching up on the Garry's mod. It's just called Time Vortex Pack, apparently. Oh, come on. Build, why did it do that? I tried to click on add-on, not whatever the hell that was. Tip, Nintendo music is not copyrighted or even in other games except it has lyrics. Nintendo music is not copyrighted. Yeah, I know. But again, with Nintendo, sometimes they'll mess with your stuff, sometimes they won't. It's, you know, always a worry what they're gonna do. The problem is when I go into where to find... Okay, Time Vortex Pack, apparently. Problem is it's not anywhere near here. Which is strange. But I definitely have them subscribed. Maybe it'll be somewhere else. Oh, okay. H-I... There we go. Right, now I've got to find a good one. I'm thinking like a blue portal, maybe. So let's have a look at what we've got. This is probably like an original one. It's all black and white. I can't really see it out here. So let's pop it down out here. Do you have add-ons? I mean, considering the time vortex I use, considering these guys... Well, not those guys, these guys. Technically, yes, but it's just Ragdolls that I've downloaded. I have some other random add-ons, but, you know, not a whole lot. Right, I guess that could work. Basically, I pop it onto a flat plane, and have that work as a thing. That's probably the best. Oh, there we are. There's a good one. All right, let's see if I can copy that. I'm not sure if I can. Oh, I can. Lovely. Get the blue one, copy it for the time being. Then we go into the Garry's Mod things and find a plane. Garry's Mod, Hunter, blocks, plane, plates. I'm sure it'll be in plates somewhere, probably. Let's see if I can find a good one. For his length. As well as length, it's also got to be like width as well. I mean, I could use Advanced Bone Tool to change width too, but I'd rather just have Advanced Bone Tool just be for, you know. So, yeah, there we are. That'll be his portal. He'll, open that and he'll, like, walk through it. At the end goes white or black. Ah, shit. I am gonna have to take one of the, plates and, you know, spread them out then. Or not. Just got to find one of the right length. 4? Nope. 5? Nope. Okay, this one maybe. There we go. Alright, now I'm just going to have to do some, like, advanced bone editing once that comes over. Search Fast on TV voice, what the hell is that doing? How did you get Team Forest? I presume you mean Team Fortress. If you mean the Team Fortress add-ons, well, some of them are sort of add-ons, but not quite. I think most of the stuff you see in here is just normal, except for this grappling hook. I rigged that myself. But just by downloading the game, and in the bottom, there's this little games icon. Like, it looks like a controller. You open that, you can check stuff to have it be linked into game. So that's how you get Team Fortress stuff in. And anything else, mods, basically. That's how I got these guys in. Pretty much all of these guys. I think these guns are downloads. So, yeah. I don't quite know what I mean by the end goes white or black second barrel, so I'm going to have to elaborate. If you mean just the fade out at the end. Sorry, you have Amy, are you cheating on her? He might be, who knows? You know, maybe he's being a very naughty boy. I mean, technically in the games, it's not like they're officially together. It's just that Amy... It depends on your definitions of the characters. Who knows? Besides, why are you doing that? They might just be having a nice chat. Who knows? A nice chat about the weather or something. But anyway, I still want to know what you meant by the end goes white or black. If you mean fading out, it'll just fade to black. If you mean anything else, you're going to have to elaborate. Now I've got to find something good to use as a portal. Right, maybe I can find some FNAF stuff. There's some eyes somewhere. Those might work. I can just pop a material on it. Don't know where. What I'm looking for would be, though. Let's just go down to F, I guess. FNAF, help wanted. Repair animatronics. That might be it. There we go. Here's an eye. Here's an animatronic eye that's very weirdly textured. Look at that. It's very strange. I'll just make that it. So, what happens if I try and put that on? This happens. I guess that could work. Maybe. Yeah, sure, whatever, we'll use it. It's not going to be important for the time being. Oh, I recorded that? I have not, because I haven't really done anything with that. So I'm going to, just pop that out for, like here. And then, so where is it? Here. Cat emoji. Meow. Meme. Meow. Meow cat meme. How do you do that? Do, what exactly? There's a lot of stuff I'm doing here. Some of it might be a bit complex. You're going to have to elaborate. If you mean the animation... God damn it, Windows 10 notifications. If you mean the animation, it's something called a stop motion helper. You download that. That can allow you to make stop motion, but you're going to have to look at some tutorials yourself. Camera tool. SubMaterial is what I'm using to make that and this different colours. And to move these guys with precision, I use the Ragdoll Mover, which you can find anyway. Yeah, animation is with a stop motion helper. You can either download that and have a look, or you can, there's another one called like Zaj's stop motion helper or something. Basically, there are a bunch of different versions you can find on the Gmod workshop. Second bar in the second says, I'm no cat, I'm a bird. Fair enough. You can be what you want to be. You be you, queen. Okay. Let's figure out how on earth I'm going to be doing this. This maybe. Yeah, there. And then I can weld it to his hand, and then I can just chain for finger posing. Oh lord, what's he doing? How did you install it? Again, Gmod Workshop. Just go on to Gmod Workshop, search up Stop Motion Helper. It should have some Stop Motion Helper. I mean, I assume you're using Steam and the thing there, but if you search up Stop Motion Helper, it should be the first one. Got G-Man doing so. There's also Zala's Movie Helper, which might give you some stuff, I don't know. But, yeah. Basically, you can learn to use those. I'm not going to teach you, unless I do it at a later date. Not right now. This is kind of more important than teaching people, because, you know, the deadline for this is a few days. And this will be the last time I'll be animating it on stream. So, you know, yeah. Wait a minute. Oh, right, that's his thumb. Gotcha. Thanks myself. I was way too lazy to make an animation. I really could be finished earlier. Well, to be fair, I could have probably been finished earlier as well. So laziness is something I think most animators know quite well. I certainly do. I know how bad laziness can affect us. How is this working? Yeah, I guess that can stay there. And then I gotta put his thumb somewhere good. Boop. There we are. I'm sure that'll be fine. Right. So we record that, and then I've also got to record his hand too. Here. Instead of it being over here for that one, it would instead, I'd move it. So it would be like in here or something maybe. Oh boy. Okay, tell you what, plan B. I'm gonna get rid of... I'll maybe do something with that later. But for the time being, I shall weld it to his hand using the power of a weld tool, which is up here. Is editing hard? If you mean animating, yes. If you mean editing in Sony Vegas afterwards, after all this is done, also yes. Second Baron says, work causes stress. Stress causes emotional problems like craziness or depression. Yeah, pretty much. That's work for you. That's life for you. Alright, that seems to be welded to him, which is good. I can record that there. I'll get rid of that for the time being, and then I'll figure that out later. But, you know, yeah. It's in there. Oh, yeah, I should probably remove its collisions as well. Right-click, disable collisions. Wow. Still doing that, though. Don't know why. But, you know, whatever. I've still got to, like, you know, move it somewhere else. So, let's just move that here for the time being. Hit, you know, that, and then just copy it and make sure I don't let go of that middle mouse button. I'm impressed that kids play well in CSGO. Yeah, well, some kids do. Some kids play a lot, and so they get good. That used to be me in some games. Not anymore. I'm bad at everything. Not necessarily bad, just not great. Right, so now I got to figure out where it would be good to have it, like, first start being, you know, part of his hand. Probably, here would probably be a good one to have it start being part of his hand. So, I move this here. The Pro1273 says, I just started playing this game. Fair enough, yeah. Thing about Garry's Mod, you can do anything you want with it. So, you know, don't worry too much about, you know, whatever. Just download what you want, do whatever. 137 add-ons. How many do I have? Let me have a look. Oh yeah. 3,057. And I don't even use all of them. And a lot of them are ragdolls. Probably like 2 of them are disabled. So, you know, yeah. Alright, okay. That works pretty well, I'd say. Just got to get it from an angle where A, you're not going to see his finger popping through, and B, you know, you can see the red heavy falling flat on his face. Maybe I should have it so, like, his prop pack moves. If they are doing for their future to become an esport gamer, I'm sure they will become one. Yeah, I mean, if they're playing well, you know. Yeah. Sometimes even the best play won't be able to help you. Like, I got the Kermit skin. I assume you mean Kermit as in Kermit the Frog, when in that case, hell yeah, brother. I'm just a Spartan from Halo. I'll go show you using the camera. Look, this is what I use at the moment. I get a bunch of different skins, quote unquote. Most people refer to them as player models, so, you know, yeah. Also gotta hope that, you know, doesn't show up on the camera when I place it down. Okay. So now I gotta figure out all sorts of stuff with this. I don't even... Does it have to be that far away? I don't know. Whatever. Let's just have his spine go to a decent place, and he looks at it. Maybe he'll look at it. I don't know. But he'll do a thing. But yeah. And also, I've never been a big esports person. Just following on from what Second Baron says about doing for their future to become an esport. Yeah. I've never been a big esports person. The only thing I've really watched was like very small stuff. For Halo one time, for like Halo 5, because you get free stuff from watching the streams. So, you know, yeah. But anyway, Pro1273 says, I'm going to animate Batman. Hell yeah, go ahead, animate Batman. Maybe if you want to keep doing animation. It's a little bit tricky to learn, but, you know, just keep going if you want to learn to animate things. And you can get there. Alright, okay, and then he's going to look at the thing and he's going to go, Went to a CSGO server and everyone was Russian. I thought, what the heck are you all talking about? Yeah. I don't think I've really had many instances of being, you know... Oh, that's not what I need. That's what I need. There we go. I haven't really had much instances of being on a server where everyone was talking a different language. But then again, I haven't played many multiplayer games in a while, really. Right. I'm going to have to animate that as well. With his hand thing. With that. Maybe I should add some easing as well. I was only really easing at the start. But maybe I'll have a bit of ease in here. Add a bit of bounce. Boop. Throw this down here. There we go. I'll fix the eye later. The teleporter, quote unquote. I'll fix that later. Would it work if he just pretty much immediately froze it? I think it would work if he just immediately froze it, but I'll have to add a bit of ease out here. Then like 4th later, maybe. I don't know. How do you get other map? Again, downloading off the Steam Workshop. Alternatively, there are other methods to get it from places like Game Banana for other source games. Or you can just take the source files, any necessary files you need for textures and stuff, and just pop them in the Garry's Mod folders. But you'd need an actual tutorial to figure that out. So, you know, yeah. I'm probably not the best person to ask for most of this stuff, frankly. But, you know, you can do a bit of research, like in research how to put SFM maps into Garry's Mod. Most of the time, those aren't rigged very well. And also TF2 into Garry's Mod. Those ones are significantly better rigged for actual movement and whatnot. Second Baron for Second says, even one player looked like a Japanese one, but was actually Russian. Huh, well. Fair enough. Must have been just a very Russian server. But you know, nothing wrong with that. I think I've had a fair few Russians showing up on my streams. For some reason. They don't hang around for long, but, you know, they're there. And then next thing you know, they're gone. They don't stick around much. Which is fine, you know. I mean, it's my streams who would stick around much, except for Second Baron and someone who we know as Cappy B. You know, yeah. I learned how to get third person. Cool. I know there are some things in game where you can see it from third person, but there's also, like, you know, some mods to play in third person as well. So, yeah. And there's a camera tool as well. You just place a camera, and then you can weld it to something. Like, maybe yourself, possibly, question mark. Alright, I think that works pretty well for a throwing phase. So... yeah, I'm going to have to animate that. A little thing there. Which is going to be annoying, but, you know, whatever. Maybe I'm using a 0.3, but still, like... Actually, no. I'll make it 1, just so I can get, like, a bit of bounce with his frame. And then we have nothing there. Then... I thought... Don't tell me, Russia is using this game as a home game for everyone. A good job, Putin. I mean, I'm not sure if Putin really knows anything about CSGO, but I'm pretty sure one of the stereotypes of CSGO is Russian kids, so... You know, yeah. I'm pretty sure Psycho Bliat was popularized by Cisco. Yeah. But I wouldn't know, I've never really played it. I'm not sure if I even loaded it up at any point. I own the game, because I got it when I was buying, like, the Valve, like, complete pack. But I don't think I ever really properly played it. I played CS Source. Didn't really enjoy it. So I don't think I'd really be good at CSGO either. Maybe I could just play Surf. I like Surf. Surf is cool. I primarily blame Leafy, though. Let's be honest. Ah, great. I'm going to have to move it there. And the Pro 1273 has made a chair rocket. Fair enough. That is quite fun. Let me assure you, chair rockets are very fun to make. Well, not necessarily to make, but just to use. Alright, before I do that, let me... Ah, oh, goddammit. Boot, boot. As his arm is looking a bit strange. Ah, there we go. That's better. That's a bit better. His fingers are going to start letting go a bit here. They'll loosen up a bit. And then he'll... CS Source was my ever first CS game. I played it when I was 8. Pro 1273 has also made a floating car. Very nice. So, yeah. CS Source was your first ever CS game. Which is fair. I mean, you know... With me not enjoying it, I'm going to be completely honest. Unlike some games where it's just me not... Actually, with a lot of games, if I have never had a single good moment in it, I'm not going to enjoy it until I have some sort of cool, not necessarily cool moment, but a moment where I truly enjoy myself. When I'm, you know, not doing well, it's hard to enjoy it. I mean, you can still have a good game. I still think Counter-Strike and Doom Eternal Battle Mode are good games. They're just not something to my speed because it takes a bit too long for me to, you know, learn to play them. I mean, granted, we have, like, you know, like, fun modes, I guess, in CS, but that's more like, you know, add-on stuff. And, you know, if I'm to enjoy add-on stuff, it just wouldn't be fair to also not enjoy the base game stuff. So, you know, yeah. I actually did like a little bit of the CS Source when I played it, but it's just I wasn't very good at it. Which is, you know, just me being me. I'm not very good at video games in general, if I'm being completely honest. Oh, yeah, I need to animate his actual spine moving. I can't just have it just be, you know, that. Oh, what the... Oh, yeah, of course, right. Okay, cool. I just made a Lambo, says Pro1273. Cool. I'm glad to see you, you know, can do that, I guess. CS Source belonged to my dad. Leave it 5 years from now because he was not having fun anymore. Oh, I see. That's a shame then. I think in most games, if I have to delete them, it's because I, you know, need the space most of the time. His throwing arm is not looking very good for him, really. Maybe I'll do this with it instead. And then I'll have another one, like, 2 frames after or something. Oh, yeah, I recorded it. Okay, good. Right. I'm gonna have, like, one here where his arm is, you know, extended and he's letting go. Do you know how to colour cars? Depends on what car mods you've got. But, there's a colour tool. That's one of them. Doesn't always work. It depends on the model you've got. If it's purely white, it'll mostly work. But sometimes it won't. And there was recently a mod I saw. I can't remember what it's called, but there are some certain car mods from a certain person that, like, I think it's called Proxy Color or something, that allows you to color those cars. So, you know, yeah, that's also a thing. Tragic price of wasting time. Yeah, I might have to animate a bit of it tomorrow, but I'm not gonna stream it because it would be too late in the day for me. Although, actually, if Second Baron, if you're, like, an hour ahead of me, then therefore, if I stream it earlier, you might, depending on the time of day, still be able to catch it. So, you know, maybe I'll stream it, but it'll be earlier, and, you know, it will be a bit strange for me, because I'm used to streaming at night, and it gives me a proper time to do it. Right, and then that there, and this here. And I'll probably have a bit of... Oh, let me get off of that. I'll have a bit of ease in, just for the bounce. Have a bit of bounce with his movement. Actually, no, before I do that, let's also move his other stuff a bit as well. His spine and whatnot. Fine, I'll put the IK rig on. Okay, fine, goes previous frame. So I suppose I could probably move it a bit closer as well. Okay, cool. Maybe I'll have it be a bit further up as well. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay, good, right. And then that, and I guess I'll put his eye posing as well a bit over here to see where it's gonna land. Probably not even going to land unless he throws it to the wall and then it expands into this portal here. Which I might do, I might not. Who knows? But then you have to run into it, so I think he's just going to throw it and it's just going to expand. If you're streaming early tomorrow, I can't watch it because of work. My mum has nothing to do because of Mother Day, but I still love her. Fair enough. You always got to show some love to your parents. Because they brought you into the world. You know? And more often than not, they're good people. Sometimes parents aren't necessarily the best people, but most of the time, they are. And that is always something that I think should be celebrated. I'm quite one for celebrating good parenting. Okay, he's in one. So yeah, I think I will probably just not have that. Ah, Cephalon Exxon or Cephalon Exxon. Hello everyone. I didn't expect to see you around. It's been a while since I talked to you, Exxon. Long time no see. How are you doing? Using the Durburger skin, says Pro1273. Cool. If you want to know what's going on, Cephalon Exxon, I'm animating stuff for an upcoming collab of people just putting all their Garry's Mod animations together. So this all makes a bit of not much sense, but you'll see it when it comes out. You'll see the full thing when it comes out. Right. Maybe I should have it so like his fingers close a bit after he's thrown it. If Guzmari is here. If he's here, I think he would have announced himself. By now. Guzmari is the type of person to make a... Well, Cappy B, as he insists we call him. Makes quite the intro. Definitely need to talk more. I've just been working on my contract. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. You know. There's some other stuff I should hypothetically be working on in life, but, you know... I'm what most people would call lazy. I guess that works good for a closed hand after he's thrown it, I guess. Right. So, yeah. I mean, it's because the reason we don't talk much is I keep being offline on Discord, because I just keep it offline so I don't get disturbed by anyone. But, you know, I've really got to set it to online one of these days. Maybe I'll do it after the stream, who knows. And then again, I'll also go offline on Steam as well. To avoid ire. I've been hired to make a VR game for colleges around the UK about fire safety. Whoa. Damn, that's good. You're going up in the world, man. Sweet Jesus. I mean, my streams attract strange people. First, we've got people like me who animate, which is, you know, fair enough. And we've got Second Baron, who also does a bit of animation. Fair enough. Just some normal gamers. We've got Russians. Then we've got Cappy B, who apparently worked in the army and gained the name of Captain Blastum for explosive reasons. And now we've got someone who's making a VR game for colleges around the UK. If you want to talk, just message me at some point. Yeah. I suppose any time really. I'll message you at some point to talk, and maybe we can play some games if you've got time. Who knows? But yeah, just talking. It'll be nice to catch up again. Exxon. Second Baron says, maybe I'll make work for another collab next time, or even make something big. Big projects are hard. I've tried to make big projects, and most of the time, I have failed. I have time all the time, my dude. Haha. Says Cephalon Exxon. I need to play more Warframe, speaking of that, because I know Cephalons come from Warframe. And there's a lot of games I need to play more of, alright? Fucking hell. But yeah, so I'll get in contact with you at some point, Exxon. Don't worry about it. And back to what I was saying about big projects. I've had many big projects I've wanted to do, but never been able to because motivation, time, and just generally all sorts of reasons. Right, so let's figure out where that will need to be. Let's unfreeze that. Oh, God, I've hit wrong buttons. I've hit wrong buttons all over the place. Don't worry, everything's fine. 6,000 hours on Warframe. Yeah, I know, Exxon, you played it a lot. A lot more than I did, let me assure you. For big stuff, I must have Sony Vegas, Photoshop, etc. You don't necessarily even need Photoshop. Sony Vegas, again, you might. Depends on what big thing you're doing. You could probably do all of it in SFM, hypothetically. Thumbnail, hypothetically not, but you could. Also, a good alternative I use something called Fire Alpaca. Capital F, I-R-E, capital A, L-P-A-C-A. Fire Alpaca. It's more a drawing software, but it actually has some good image editing in it as well. It's not Photoshop levels of good, but it's still pretty good, and it's free, particularly, which is why I'm mentioning it. Right. Fire Alpaca, yep. That's the one, Exxon, because you've used it before, haven't you? I remember you using it, and me teaching you a little bit of how it works. I think you learnt most of it yourself, if I remember correctly. And hell, you even taught me some stuff. And great, it's not... Yeah, all the time. Right. And then the Pro 1273 puts in a YouTube emoticon, which is fair enough. Okay, let's hope this will keep to it. It isn't keeping to it at all. Maybe they are any easing problems. That's probably it. It's probably an easing problem. So let's have a bit of ease in there. What? I guess that works. That's still a problem. I'll just worry about the basics first, and then I'll animate the rest of it when necessary. In fact, it moves down a little bit, and that's all I've got to worry about, specifically. Just move it down a bit, and, you know, hope it doesn't go too wrong. Hope I haven't moved it too far, basically. Oh, yeah, that's fine. That's basically perfect. Okay, next up, this. I'll just unfreeze it. No one's going to see it, really, anyway, so it's not really important where it is. Even though it's in basically the perfect place. Give it that. Okay. I don't think there was any easing here. But there's just another one later on. What is the best map you know? That really depends on what you're playing. There are a lot of good ones out there, let me assure you. I don't know what's up with this. It's... Maybe if I disable the collisions on this as well. No? Okay, whatever. I'll move that in with a Ragdoll Mover. Good thing I'm only going to need this for like one scene, and that's just him opening it. And then it will close. But yeah, best map I know, it really depends. I really like this vertical map. I've got a few good ones, but you know, that's for you to search for yourself. Just go on Workshop, download some maps. Maybe watch some people playing, figure out what maps they're using. Sometimes you can search it, sometimes they'll tell you, sometimes you can ask and you can find out. But you know, sometimes it's really hard. I know earlier on I tried to find some mods for like Vanos Gaming use, but I never really managed to find them too easily. So, you know, yeah. Did you watch Fanic's entry? It's amazing. I haven't really watched any of the entries yet. I just had a look time-wise to see if I could, like, go over 40 seconds and not be crucified. And I think I can, so if I go a little bit over, it should be fine, hopefully. Over the 40-second mark that he ideally wanted us to use. But I'll have a look at that, maybe after the stream, maybe not. Wow, a whole ass 6 people watching the stream. That's a lot. So big thanks to everyone for coming along this time. You all must have realised it was a finale and thought, oh, it's very important. It's not actually that important, but you know, whatever. Right. Yeah, no problem, says Second Baron. But yeah, I'm really grateful that people watch my streams, you know. Ah, poo, I'm gonna have to animate that in between, aren't I? But I might just have it, like, disappear here, and then have the portal start to open up. It's not gonna be on the wall. And I'll have it move a bit more as well. So, like, where, okay, cool. So here. Maybe I'll have it, like, rotate a bit as well. Yeah, let's have it rotate a little bit. Just a smidgen. There we go. Oh, that's a bit too far, actually. Just a bit. It's not moving too far, because it's about here where it will, you know, extend, I think. Just to give it a bit more space. See how it looks so far. Yeah, I think that works. Because a portal wouldn't really have the same sort of physics. And then, for the next frame, it'll just disappear completely. So, first of all, let's go find this frame. I don't think we need that one, so I can just get rid of that. And then with this one, I'm just going to move it real far away. Oh, gotta make sure it doesn't go out of the map, because then I might never get it back. I'll pop it with Weather Up Storms over here. Why not? This is one of my friends on various platforms over here. Weather Up Storms. That's a character he uses to represent himself. Anyway, so now... Wow, look at that. It goes from being nowhere near on screen to being on screen, and then he throws it. Wow. So let me just figure out the in-betweens I'm going to have to do. There might be some easing ins I'm missing, maybe. Let's have a look for any ease-ins. Pretty sure I got the ease-in here. Yeah, okay. And I think I got all the ease-ins prior as well. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all the others are... Oh, no, there needs to be an ease-in. Actually, no, it's gone off, so it's not important for the ease-in there. So let's just figure out where I'd need to, you know, do some in-between animating. Because all of that's fine, I think. It's basically fine, at least. Maybe I'll move it a bit lower. I'll have it be a bit lower. And maybe have it so it, like, rises with his throw. Still, you know, not good. Maybe I'll extend these a bit more. Is there any easing here? Maybe I just gotta have some easing with the actual throw itself. Maybe I gotta have it ease out instead. Oh, I guess that works. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I guess. I guess that works. But now I gotta animate these in-betweens. It's gonna be annoying. I think I'll just do a bit of oh, god damn it. You steamy wheelie automobile. There. Great, whatever. Pop it in his hand, as per usual, you know. Afraid to God I don't have to animate too much more of it. There we go. Okay, cool. Right, hit record. Hope it isn't going out anywhere else. Seems to be staying mostly in his hand, but I'll just, you know... Fine, I'll record all the frames here, whatever. It's not really important, especially for this next one. That's not important for anyone to see. These ones aren't important for anyone to see. This is. It's literally going out of his hand, and it's meant to be moving, you know, towards him. It's meant to be moving in his hand. Seems Weld isn't always that good for moving stuff, which I've seen in Kugawatton streams of animating as well. Seem a bit annoying. Fortunately, I don't need to worry about it when it's covered, because, you know, it's covered. Okay, this one I think it'd probably be good to pop it in where it's meant to be as well. Maybe this one. Actually, no, it stays pretty fine in there. Goes a little out, but not too much. Maybe the Minecraft Enderman teleport sound and portal appears. That's a good one, actually. I've never thought of using that, because I made a portal one time. I just found some files somewhere. I think it was in TF2 where I found them, the portal files. They're just like teleporting noises for the teleporter. But yeah, an Enderman portal noise could be a good idea, actually. So maybe I'll go find that. Anyway, I think the rest of them... Okay, that one's going to need some in-between animating. This one, I think it's all okay. This one worked the best out of all of them without me having to interfere for some reason. Don't know why, just sort of did. Alright, whatever. Oogady boogady. Or you can use the end frame sound. You might have to tell me what the end frame sound is. I don't quite know what you're referring to there. I'll probably remember once you tell me, but you know, end frame. Unless you mean something in Warframe where you end a mission. I didn't finish my animation, but I gave some tips. Yeah, fair enough, you know, if you can't... I mean, if you look at a lot of critics, they haven't made a, you know, a great... If you look at film critics, they haven't made a fantastic award-winning game. If you look at most game critics, they haven't made an award-winning game. I mentioned games for the films, but I meant films. If you look at most animation critics, they haven't made a award-winning animation. But I think it's not necessarily for doing it, but they know the aspects of what makes it good, at least for an audience seeing it. They know the behind the scenes, so you don't even have to have had a moral high ground. Which is something I always find annoying, when it's like, oh, can you draw? No, then you have no right to criticize me. And it's like, no, that's not the case. The only reason you should have no right to criticize you is if the criticism is in general bad. Okay. I think that's everything. Oh no, I've got to move that into his hand a bit better. Alright, whatever. Give it a good old boop. And pop it there. Lovely jubbly. Okay, and I think everything else isn't really going to be important. So let me just see from here. Okay, I'm going to just do that. Yeah, that works pretty well. Alright, cool. Next up, let's take this frame. Copy it, never let go of the middle mouse button until you put it where it needs to be, all the way over here. Now it's sort of gone, but then I'm going to have to animate this. It's going to be annoying. Okay. Let's just do the advanced bone tool stuff already. Okay, actually, before we do that, let's just move it a bit closer. Just to see if it's something you could properly fit into. Let me just disable some of those collisions. Yeah, I guess you can walk in with a squeeze. I might make it a bit louder. The end frame sound when you put the eyes in the portal to go to the end. It makes an explosion into a type sound. It's hard to... Yeah, I think I know what I talked about. You meant end as in the end from Minecraft. Yes, okay, yeah, I might do that. Yeah. Either way, it'll be something from Minecraft, probably. Enderman Teleport or the other one. So, yeah. Alright. Thanks for suggestions, you two. I'll have to remember that for when I actually finish it. So, Advanced Bone Tool, let's... Maybe I could just have it so it just doesn't appear in existence for the first time. So, make it a bit wider. And just so I know where it is for the time being. Then make it a bit smaller. That's basically a flat plane, so I'll just make it a bit bigger. Because it will change from a flat plane to, you know, something else. So anyway, let's record that. With this, it will be somewhere around here. I'm going to have to double check where it's meant to be. But, you know, I'll leave it there for now. Right. Okay, so it actually needs to be a little bit more forwards, like so. Would that be something you could easily walk into? Yeah, that's something you could easily walk into. Or run into. Depends on what happens with the blue, the heavy. I have an idea, just use my first scene and that's my entry. If you can, yes, you'd have to do something where the heavies disappear. But, you know, you could. And the Pro1273 says, I made a toilet car. Lovely. Garry's Mod is a wonderful game. You can go from animating a semi-serious entry to a collab that really isn't serious at all. Or alternatively, toilet car. But yeah. I assume you're having fun with creating all of this stuff. Oh, poo, I forgot to record it. Stinky Bo Binky. Okay. And then here. Okay, let's pop it into the right spot. Nyum. Okay, and then let's select it if possible. Let me select it, please. Thank you. Okay. And then with this, it will be in non-existence. What the fuck? Okay, whatever. I'll just get rid of it because it's not gonna. It's yeah. For this one, it's gonna need to be out of existence completely. And this. Oh, come on! It resets every bloody time. Fantastic. All right, whatever. I can still animate that myself easily. Okay. X just a bit smaller like that, and then Y spread it out a bit, just a bit. Okay, right, and then we record that, and then we'll have another one like a few frames afterwards. Where the hell is it going? What? Where's it gone? Oh, it's just messing with it. That's why, because of this ghost previous frame. The ghost previous frame is making it confusing. Right, okay, hasn't disappeared. Good. Alright, got it. So now let's just, make it all work. That might work. I might, you know, use Ragdoll Mover, move it up a bit. Just, I've still got to be on the ground. So, like, that, yeah, that'll be good. That's good. Alright, cool. Right. I can just copy those. At least my first scene is 11 seconds long. I mean, I've seen a few entries that are, like, between 10 and 23 seconds. Well, not literally watched them, but, you know, they exist. So I'm sure 11 seconds, if you have it so it fits the criteria, should be fine. Right, so here's what I've got so far. There we are, yeah. Alright, that works pretty well. What skin are you using? If you mean player model, a Spartan, I can't remember what it's called. It's like Mark 5. It's the game it's from is Halo 5, but I can't remember what the model's actually called, because I just know it as the Halo Wars Spartan, because that's where it first appeared. So, you know, that's what I know it as. I keep hitting circle to go to a 0 to get to a camera that I'm not using. Anyway, okay, I think I'll, you know, do something with his hand where it just sort of like, you know, maybe I'll animate him starting to walk into it, but then I'll extend that and have it be like eased out a little bit. Hold C and click in the corner. Oh yeah, that's another one I can do too. Okay, cool. Yeah, player model. I got a mod to change what it is, but this is my guy. He exists. I don't really need to worry about, you know. Oh, good swing. You know what? We're not doing that now. I swear to God, if you crash the game, I've got more important things to be doing than looking at the player model I've got. So maybe another time. But yeah, I'm gonna animate him starting to walk, and then I'll do some little bit of, you know, photo editing to not photo editing, but just some editing to put it into the right sort of spot. I'll just have him sort of start moving, have him move up, have his pelvis turn. I'll do it this way. Okay, that still didn't work like I thought it would, but hey, it's still kind of working. Let's pop on the ghost previous frame, just so I can make it all sort of fit together. So, you know, yeah. I mean, it's 8:41 already, and, you know, I still haven't got all of this done. And ideally, I would like to get it all done. Or most of it done, at least. Maybe if I do it like that, maybe that will fit, I suppose. Okay, right, and then I pose her, just have him be looking straight into it. Straight into it, like that. Have his arm go down to normal places, or mostly normal places. Maybe I won't even have him walk into it. Maybe I'll just have him, like, you know, run into it, but for the time being, I'll just, you know, have that. Going for over an hour, oofs. Yep, the animation takes a while. But going over most of my streams end up going for 2 hours, so, you know, you don't have to hang around for the entire thing if you don't want, you know. Because it goes for a while, let me assure you. I stream for long times. Oh, I mean, to be fair, compared to some other people, it's not too bad. Some people stream for 24 hours, so, you know, I could be worse. Now, most of the time, those people have a reason to, like, you know, a living to make from it, for example. Okay, let's pop that somewhere back to normal. Maybe I'll have him clench his fist here as well. I know, but I've been using Blender to make 3D animations, yeah. I should probably learn that, because it might be helpful for something I'm planning on doing for my art graphics course. So, yeah. But you know, I have been using it a little bit, but that's just for porting stuff into Garry's mod. I've learned how to make ragdolls, so for my college work, so I know it takes long. Yep. Yeah. I mean, with you, you're also doing, like, it's games design, right? Yours is, so you're probably gonna have to do even, you know, even more stuff in general. So as well as the animation, you have all of the other necessary parts of a video game. So yeah. Games and animations, yeah. I mean, because, you know, animation is part of it, yeah. Alright, whatever. Oh, hold on, before I move that, I gotta actually record it. Okay, right. Let's see if that works. I mean, it's a bit short of a time being, but that's because I'm gonna, you know, gonna have a bit of an ease out. Actually, no, we have an ease out here. And then we pop it here, and then we have that be the recorded bit. And then we extend it. We have it go noom, all the way over here. We go noom. Maybe not even that much, just until, like, you know, the thing spawns. Yeah. And then we have that happen. Okay, cool. Yeah. Ideally, I could have probably done even more on this today, but, you know, whatever. Okay, let's see how that looks. Maybe I'll make this a bit shorter, like 5 frames. Or however many that was. Oh yeah, that's much better. That is 6 frames. Let's just pop it down to 5, see if that works. That seems a bit quick. Alright, we'll leave it at 6 for now then. Just for its starting pose, at least. God damn it. The cameras are meant to be over here. Okay, let's do that over there. Maybe have it move forward a bit, who knows. So, let's see now. Left foot, IK rigged. What in the shit? Oh, right, okay, gotcha. Right, okay. Then up, probably, yeah. A bit more like up like this. And, you know, maybe even move him to the side a bit as well. Maybe move him to the side, move him forwards a bit. I think he's probably forwards enough, so now I just got to worry about that. Because for a walk cycle, it's basically just a slowed down, in a way, run cycle. It doesn't have really the up frames like a run cycle would. But, you know, it's still got some of those general ideas, I guess. Would that be good? Maybe? Who knows? Let's have his spine turn a bit. This is looking a little bit more awkward compared to my previous walk animation I did, but, you know, it'll be fine. I think at this point I've got to stop worrying about quality a little bit and worry about quantity, which is a shame. I'd much rather be a quality over quantity guy, but I won't get it done otherwise. So, you know, yeah. Maybe even then it's like a little bit too far forwards. How's that in general? Okay. Maybe I should already have it be like, you know, getting ready to go down. Oop. It's like here or something. Give it a good old boop. I'm sure that'll work. Whatever. It's fine. So I guess it's got a nice little sort of flick to it in a way. Right, and then like 3 frames after or something for the passing phase. Right foot. Yep, okay. Oh, hold on. Right foot needs to be on. It's left foot that needs to be off. And then like so. Then move forwards a little bit. And then pop it down. Still going to need to move it a bit more forwards. Oh boy, it's not even on the floor yet. Okay. Oh yeah, it's not anywhere near the floor. Oopsie. Okay, fortunately I can fix this with the great power of the Ragdoll Mover. Okay, and then this can probably stay in sort of the same place it's at, although I've got to fix that knee, of course. And then have it be something like here. Oh, there we go. I've heard Blender's added, like, in a recent update, they've added some really good stuff for 2D animation. So, I'm probably going to have a look into that myself. But, yeah. That's some fairly modern stuff they added to it, apparently. How did you get Portal? Right, basically, I use the SubMaterial Tool. You can search that up, SubMaterial. To take something from a Doctor Who Time Vortex pack of effects and pop it onto there. So it's not a real portal. It's just a plane you can find in the game, basically. But it's an add-on. Yeah. Imagine how many there'll be on the last day. There will probably be a hell of a lot on the last day, let me assure you. I mean, if they're not made now, they're going to be coming up, like, today or tomorrow. Yeah, there's also MC Edit, which helps make 3D Minecraft animations. Yeah, I've heard of that. I've not been someone who's, you know, wanted to make Minecraft animations for the longest of times. I remember one point where it was cool to do that. I was like, oh, I want to make a Minecraft animation, but I never did. I'm a very stubborn guy. I think, oh, if I can't use Blender, then I'm not losing anything. When I was a kid, because I want to learn how to use Blender, but I never could. So, you know, yeah. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, crap, that looks horrible. Jesus Christ, just... Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Tell you what, I think I'll have it so he runs into it. He charges into it, because that's just easier for me to animate now. I've animated so many run cycles. I'm just better at animating those now. So we'll have something where he just sort of, like, gears up for his move, like, a few frames afterwards. Right leg, good thing that's the one I needed for that. And then he'll do that, but he'll move his leg up a bit more, like so. And then maybe it'll bend back a bit as well, just to give his spine bend a little bit more oomph. And then maybe this there. This is a normal, like, sort of charging position that you'd have. And then he'd just charge through real quickly. Right, okay. And now his arm's going to have to start moving over here. And this. And then this. And I guess it can probably, you know, stay in the same pose for the time being. This one where he sort of rises. He turns around and rises. And then he'll have something else. Oh yeah, he's out there, which is good. I have a bit of ease in while I'm here. And then he'll have another one, like, a few frames after, where he slams into the ground. Like, 3 or hell, maybe even 2 might be a good one. And then his thing moves forwards, and that happens. And then his foot shall also be moved into a good spot, and it shall do this. Yeah. Then spine 1, move it forwards a bit more. Then he'll charge through. And I still haven't even animated the red heavy slamming into the ground, so, you know, I think probably just in the morning tomorrow, not on stream, I'll animate, you know, whatever's happening next. I'm going to go real quickly turn our light on, because I normally leave the light off until it gets real dark outside, and then my eyes start hurting. So I'm going to turn the light on now, so give me 1 minute. I'm back. The room's quite small, so, you know, it's quite easy to get from one side to the other. Okay, I've got to pop that there. Maybe I could have it move forwards as well a bit more. Come on, give me the blue. Okay, cool. So, arm up, knees weak, arm spaghetti. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom spaghetti, he's nervous, but on the surface he looks calm. Spaghetti to drop bombs, but he keeps on spaghetting. What he wrote down. The whole crowd goes so loud. He opens his mouth, but spaghetti won't come out. God, I love that video. If you have no idea what I'm referencing, Google, YouTube. Search on YouTube. Eminem, Mom Spaghetti. It's not a real Eminem song, but it's an edit of Is it Lose Yourself? But instead it's just about Mom Spaghetti. Instead. The whole song just has Mom Spaghetti and a few other edits, but, you know, Mom Spaghetti is the bit you remember the most about it, because it appears so much. Lose yourself in Mom Spaghetti. It's ready. I miss the old days of the internet a little bit, if I'm being honest with myself. Have I unplugged my headphones? I might have unplugged my headphones by accident. I have. Fantastic. Wonderful. I mean, you can still all hear the audio, but I couldn't. Probably because, you know, why that felt strange. Maybe I should move him down a bit more. Just like this. Oh, yeah, that works. And then I think I'll copy the face from earlier. Finger posing. I can also maybe copy that from... No, I can't. Maybe? I don't know. Just give me a minute while I figure out how that's supposed to work. Fud. 0.5 I'll do. Then I'll have a 1 here just for a bit of bounce. Oh, that's 12. I don't think 12 works. Just for a bit of bounce, and then I'll move the foot down to where it should be. And then I remove the ease in there. So his foot goes... Yeah, it's not looking too great, but I think at this point I really have to stop worrying about quality, or otherwise I won't get it done. God damn it, you fool. You absolute fool of a human being. Me. I can't believe I would have done this. Oh, boy. Okay, right. And then we pop that forwards a bit more. Wham. Maybe I should move it a bit to the left as well. Just pop it so it's basically in the same place. Okay, cool. Right. Yeah, his finger's clenched here, which means I can therefore move that over to here. Okay. And then I've also got to take his face here and pop that over onto his front. Boop. Hold on a minute. What the hell? Ah, shite. Now we do it. There we go. Look at that. There we are. Much better. Why does it seem to go, like, closer to him here? That's strange. Click F1. F1 opens up the spawn menu for me. That was Q I was pressing there, but if I press F1, it opens it and keeps it open. So, you know, yeah. That's what F1 does for me, Mr. The Pro 1273. Or whatever your Steam name was, I can't remember. Alright, okay. That should be alright, I think. I'm going to have an ease out here, and he shall go into a push phase, which is what I'm much better at animating. I'm much better at animating those. The portal's going to stay here for a bit. Oh, that's a good point. How am I going to animate that? Maybe I'll have it cut to, the Red Heavy's expression when he gets up and looks that he's gone and sees the portal. And then he'll get up and throw the grappling hook down that he was using, but has failed him because he accidentally throws himself into the floor. Yeah. Right. Okay, so now he's got to charge forwards. Which leg is that? Left leg. Grab his thing there. Be a push, I think. Don't click Z. Yeah, Z is not a good move. Let me assure you. Okay, right. That also implies I'm going to have to, you know, move his pelvis a bit more. Have this happen to it. Okay, I think I've got a run cycle tab open. Yes, okay, cool. You know, I could always have it, you know, go into a down phase. I think I'll have it go into a down phase because that's just closer. For the time being, at least. If I need to change it, I will. But if I don't need to change it, I won't. Okay, right. Move him a bit this way, maybe. Oh, no, I think I just got to move his thing to make that correct. A key. An A with a little circle over it, but I don't know what that key is. Because, you know, yeah. I'm not good with things in general. But specifically that. Okay. Let's move him up a bit. Maybe even move it to the left a bit. I've got to move this a bit as well. Move that there. Take his foot. Move that here. Move that here. Move this there. Okay, cool. I think that works fairly well for a passing. I'm Norwegian, says the Pro1273. Okay, cool. Nice to have Norwegian here. We've got Germans, Brits, wherever Guzmari's from. I've forgotten where Cappy B is from, Guzmari, and Norwegian. And we've had Russians every now and again. So yeah, we've got a whole bunch of different people around here, which is always nice to see. Anyway, okay, yeah, I think that'll work. Spine. Maybe I've got to, like, move his pelvis to make it, you know, a bit more up, like this. And then spine forwards. His hands in, probably a good place for the time being. You know. Yeah, he's basically going to go into it. Unless I could find some way to make it so that he, like, covers him, which I don't think I can. You know. Let's have it so it runs in and it extends backwards, and then it snaps back. But I don't think that'll work, really, so, you know, I'll just have to see what I can do. Maybe I could do some cutting, editing later, so I can record a bit without him there at all. Yeah, alright. I'll give that a shot, maybe. I think all of this is in a good enough spot for the time being. Always go back and make it a bit better if it ain't looking good. Eyes, I'll make him look more forwards. Like that. Okay, cool. Boop. Yeah, I think that works quite well. Okay, next up will be the push phase that I would meant to have earlier. Now we can make the push. The push. Okay, cool. Bonk, bink, boonk is lit. Hip. The actual hip, his hip R is going to have to move up, which I shall do by doing this for the time being at least, because these is also going to have to move. So just pose that into a partially decent place, and then move him up, and he's nearly in it already. Nope, he's in it. He is in it. Okay. I'll still animate it running in, and I'll do some clever overlays, as I mentioned earlier, to make it all work. Because hopefully I can get it at a point where I can cut him off. So, like, it will be cut down there, and I'll have just two versions of it. One without him doing any movement, and then one with him doing movement. But that means I'm going to have to animate the red heavy before I can do that bit without him, and still have those overlay each other. Oh, fuck, I didn't actually quite work the last time I tried it, did it? Oh, poo. Okay, so maybe I won't try that. Maybe I'll just have it cut to the red heavy looking up once he starts to run into it. Maybe I'll just have it there for the time being. I mean, is his face popping through? It's popping through a little bit, but you know. I could also just do some clever trickery and have it so he can still, like, move, you know, like one more frame. It's like the up frame, which would be like here or something. That is what comes next, the up frame. And I could just do some clever camera work to have it so he doesn't actually appear in the, you know, the person's view. The viewer's view. So he doesn't appear in that. Yeah. I know, I'm very good with the English language, I can assure you. Okay. Spine one. Yeah, I guess that, I suppose. Whatever. Boop. And then some clever trickery. Have it from this angle. You know. Have it there. I'll actually move him forwards a bit more. See what I can get away with from a different camera angle. Like this. I could... No, because of that. Okay, right. Oh, I think I'll have a red heavy fall to the ground a bit before. Anyway. And he'll stay on the ground for a bit, and then he'll get up. So I can have it, like, here or something. Get it from a good angle. Who knows? Okay, right. I have a red heavy would have to slam into the ground quite a bit close to here. So he'll land quite close to the hook. So if I can just, you know, get a good angle with both of those in. Okay, cool. Right. Then I'll have it, like, probably cut off about, like, here? Yeah, here, probably. So I'll have it cut off and go back to the blue heavy and then have a noise for the... To the red heavy, sorry. I'm going to need to animate the red heavy slamming into the ground from this pose into wherever he needs to be. Is everything okay with him? I think everything's okay with him. Alright, cool. So let's... Still not in the right place he needs to be. So I've got to actually do some stuff with his hips and whatnot. Thighs, technically. They're technically thighs. Yeah, look at that. Eesh. Eesh, he ain't doing too good with his foot. He's not going to be doing any better either when he slams into the ground at full force. So I'll have it be from, like, up here or something, maybe. I think that'll be far away enough that he can then slam into the ground. I'll give him a bit of an angle as well. Have him ragdoll and cover the portal, if you get what I mean. Like, not cover it, but perspective-wise. Hypothetically, yes. I think I'm just going to go whatever my current idea is for the time being, and I'll have it cut off around there, then cut to the red heavy's view with him getting back up. Okay, let's record for red heavy. Let's get rid of that while I'm here. It's not necessary. And then, like, 3 frames afterwards, he shall slam into the ground with a heavy amount of force. Then I'll also have to animate, you know, his hook and stuff. But, you know, I can worry about that later. Maybe I'll have him clash... Well, actually, he's going to need to slam into the ground a bit closer to here. But then I'll have his hips do that. Do that. And then do that. And then this. And move. Bonk. Let's just smooth his collars, I guess. Actually, we're probably going to have to, like, move his spine at some point. So let's just move that to make it a little bit more better. And then just tonk. He'll be slamming into the ground. And his collars shall also go up if I can get his collars. Which I can! Look at that. There we are. I've got his collarbones. Or shoulders. I don't know why they're named the way they are. They just are named that way for some reason. I'm going to have to figure out how I can, like, you know, have it make sense grappling hook wise. Yeah, I guess I'll just have it be, like, here or something. And then it can, like, just bend around to there. Okay. I'll pose that rope later in case you're wondering what that strange line is. And that one's not going to be seen though, so you don't need to worry about it. Switch my Steam name to Music Game T, says Pro1273. You might be Music Gamer, you might not, who knows. Maybe you mean Music Gamette. But anyway, cool. That's a pretty good name, I suppose. Not too bad of a name, all things considered. Okay, right. So I'm going to have his fingers pose as well. But I think I'll just worry about if this all looks good for the time being. And then, from like here or something. Whack. Whack. I guess. Maybe I'll make it a bit smaller as well. Maybe I'll a bit of ease out from here to make it, you know, seem more impactful. Yeah, gamer. I thought it was meant to be that. Whack. Maybe I should even move it out a bit, like, further. And then just, like, move him a bit further back for that frame. That first frame there. Yeah, alright. That seems like a pretty good frame for him. So I'll place the camera down here now. And then I'll move him back a bit further with this frame. So move him up and then move him back, which is fine, I guess. Not too bad. Bonk. Bonk. Oh, that's even quicker, actually, yeah. Alright, then I'll have to animate some, like, more ones for that. Some stuff for his face, maybe. I mean, for the time being, I guess his face is fine. And then his next one shall be him sort of, like, reclining in pain. I mean, he's... I just find that funny. But yeah, he's gonna, like, slam in harder now. So, the next frame, or next few frames, we'll have him sort of, like... I'll move him up a bit, just to make his, you know, other stuff work. His knees shall go more up. Yeah, Music Gamer is Pro1273's new Steam name. So yeah, that's that, alright. And I'll probably have to move his spine up again. And just have his face, you know, like, do whatever it needs to do. Come on, select his face. Select his... Okay, right. And, like, this, maybe? I don't know. But I'm gonna have to animate some actual paint on his face. Alright, okay. Cool. Alright. Okay, and then I'll animate the face stuff later. God damn it, Windows 10 notifications. Maybe I should move him a bit more, like, forwards as well. Because I've just sort of moved him around, not, like, quite forwards much yet. I think there would be a fair bit of forwards movement. Okay, how's that in general then? It's only like 2 frames for the time being. Whack. 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 Oh, I'll make the face stuff later. Let's just move him forwards for the time being. Oh, come on. Give me his knee. Thank you. Much appreciated. Now, give me his... That's not even anywhere near his knee. Why are you selecting that? Give me his knee. There we go. I've got his knee now. I'm sure if it's covered, no one's going to notice too bad. That might be good. Let's have a look. Fair bit of movement. They need to be lagging a bit, though. It's probably just due to the amount of stuff we've got. Okay, cool. Okay, and then I'll just have another one where he moves a bit more. Just a bit more here. Move us a little bit more forwards. Looks like he just got yeeted hard. Yeah, he did. Basically, he tried to hit the blue heavy with a grappling hook, but he missed, and so he doesn't retract the grappling hook fast enough. So he accidentally throws himself into the ground. Like, he did a pretty good shot earlier where he sort of gasps and just flies off screen. So, you know, it's pretty good. Okay. Oh, wait a minute, I haven't moved it yet. Why am I animating it? I shouldn't be animating it. Just a little bit more forwards. I think the right hand would probably be okay where it is. Although if I maybe move the lower arm a bit closer to the ground, that might be good. And bonk. Boonk. Boonk. And then his knees go to the ground. His feet probably go up a bit too. Same with this one. Hips down, foot up. I'm gonna have to pose his face, but you know, all things considered, not too bad. His face looks so funny. Because he's shocked. He's very shocked, and I made the face poser, so he's got a very shocked face. Then he's gonna go into pain about like just a bit earlier here. He's gonna go into a pain shock. Also the heavy. The heavy's just got a nice funny face. Oh. Yeah, I might have to pose that grappling hook as well. Just to put it in a better spot. Okay, anyway, so about here, his face goes into pain, and I think his fingers also, you know, do something. Whack. Like so, yes. Yes, like so. Oh yeah, I've got to move this one a bit in as well. Okay, and now facial pain. Give me his face. There we go. Because I've had to bone merge the effect of the hook to a block to make it work. Ideally, I should have probably put it to a plane. A plane would have been a bit smaller, but you know, too late for that now. Okay, give that a bonk. Oh, come on, I thought I'd selected it. You just moving it into the ground? No, it doesn't. Okay, right. Now, facial clench. Clench in pain. I could do it from under here, it's fine. Alright. And then Lipsy R twist is there, which is good, but I can take the smile and reverse it to make it look like more of a frown. That's good, but I think I'll just increase the lip up. Squints, pop those down a bit, or a lot, because they're going to be very closed. They're going to be very closed. Bonk. Out squint. No, the out squint's fine, I just got to deal with these now. Alright, there we go. I'm actually just going to put it on all of these other ones as well. Just because I think those work pretty well. Okay, so... Okie dokie, I'm going to close my curtains because it's getting dark outside. Okay, right. That's looking pretty good so far. I might actually have to add a bit of, like, ease in or something on his last frame, because I don't think I added that in. Yeah. So now what I got to do is animate the hook stuff. It's going to be maybe annoying. Well, let's just see where the hook first starts to clip and things. So maybe here I can have it sort of go back to normal. Or actually, you know, here. No, I guess. Right, okay. Let us record that. Just... Oh, yeah, because there's a plane, which is what I used for the rope itself. So I'm just going to record that. And then let's figure out where it would need to go. Okay, gotcha. Right, cool. Shall move forwards a bit, I guess. Oh, boop, boop. Then we get, oh, no, not that. We get over to him. And we have that. There's an ease in. Oh, no, I've already got it selected. Cool, okay. So then it will, oh, hold on. Give it back to me. And it'll just move a bit more forwards again. Then there'll be a rope sort of connecting it to that. What is everyone doing as we are stuck at home? Hopefully you're all doing something productive. Well, you know what I'm doing, but I assume you're asking to everyone else who's still here, because it's gone down a bit more. We're at, oh no, we're at 5 viewers now, so, you know, it's not too much down. But whoever's watching, feel free to answer Settle on Exxon's question. But if you mean other than this, I'm playing video games, I'm doing college work. College, quote-unquote, whatever you'd call it. Education system work. But yeah, I've been animating this. Been playing video games, particularly Doom Eternal and the Devil May Cry series. That's mostly been what I've been watching. Donk. Okay, I think that works quite well. Maybe just a bit of ease in there. First sending it flying. Bonk, 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 bonk. Yeah, pretty much the same as you. Fair enough, yeah. What games have you been playing recently, Exxon? Okay. Now I've got to figure out how I'm going to animate the thing here. With that there. So he first sort of collides there. So I'm going to have something here. Ragdoll in. Yep, there. Okay, cool. Now I've got to pop it somewhere where it kind of fits with the hook. The hook and the honk. Okay, cool. Then I can record that there. Oh, come on. Record it there. Then I just gotta, you know, move it for these other ones to pop it into the thing. Actually, let me just see how his grappling hook works. Oh, the grappling hook works fine, basically. Minecraft, all the GTAs, Transports Fever 1 and 2, and a lot more. Fair enough. Not really think of many others I've been playing. As you know, yeah. I completed Devil May Cry 4 completely. And because there was a sale on some of the Devil May Cry stuff, I got the Devil May Cry HD collection on the PS4, as well as the special edition of Devil May Cry 4, which allowed me to play some new characters, which is what my most recent actual video that isn't a live stream is about, if you want to go find that. It's called Mr. Muck Motivated Murders a Frog. Yep, that describes it a little bit on how Devil May Cry is, except it's a frog demon, so, you know, it's all, you know, relative, I suppose. Okay, so how's this work? So he's there, and then I'm going to have to move it onto his hook. Alright, cool. Wonka, winka, wonka, woo. Alright, okay. So, pop it in there. It's not going to fit, you know, perfectly. But at this point, we can't really make it fit perfectly. And we don't need to worry about making it fit perfectly, because I'm running out of time. Oh, God. Well, look, there's no... Because of how ropes work in Garry's, well, there's nothing I would have been able to do about that anyway. So, yeah. Actually moves a little bit beforehand, but is that noticeable is a question. Oh, no, that's fine. Okay, I might need a little bit of animating it for the other stuff, but, you know, not too bad, all things considered. Okay, is there anything there? There is, actually. I'm going to need to animate it there as well. Ooh, it looks fine. Yeah, I mean... It looks passable enough, so, you know, it'll be alright, you know. Yeah. It's funny, because I was in a stream with another Garry's Mod animator. Well, not in it, per se, but I was just sort of watching it. and contributing for chat every now and again. And you know, just mentioning how like with Garry's Mod animation, like the standards have really gone up because like as like Garry's Mod has become more serious stuff is made with Garry's Mod, not just silly haha funny stuff. Standards have gone up when it comes to animation. You've got stuff like Freak Fortress animations and, you know, serious storyline stuff. And that stays on pretty well, I'd say. See where he stops moving. I believe he stops moving there. Yeah, here he stops moving. So let's pop that also over there. And you can't see it at this point, but, you know, whatever. About these other points. Oh, you can't see them at these other points either. It's just at these ones which I've already animated, which is good. Okay. Oh. XC Games appears and says, hey, welcome to the stream, XC Games. However you want me to pronounce that. I'm just going to pronounce it like that. EX2Ys. Do you know who FGTeeve is? He sounds vaguely familiar, so I might have seen his stuff. Not seen his stuff. I don't know who he is. I'm just assuming he's a YouTuber. I might have heard of him. I might not have. Time for Google. Actually, I can search it up later. It's fine. Whatever. Blunk. Blunk. Okay. But I might have, like, a bit of a pause with, the thing there, and then have it sort of disappear, because it's going to, like, reattach to the grappling hook, and then he's going to, you know, throw it away. Be, like, here or something, and then it will just sort of, like, what I'll do is I'll make it disappear. Oh, no. I'll make it disappear when it needs to, which would be about here. Because it would, like, start, like, you know, going back to the hook itself. Does Garry's Mod still have the storage glitch? Good question. I have no idea what that is. But probably depends. Never mind. Alright, fair enough. Yeah. I haven't really encountered any storage glitches. The only storage glitches could we play? Certainly not right now. I don't really play Garry's Mod, quote unquote. I mainly use it for making animations, which is what's going on here. I'm making animation. But I mean, if at some point maybe, you know, because someone else, the Pro1273, also known as Music Gamer on Steam, I don't know, mentioned it, so maybe that could be something we do. We just screw about in Garry's Mod one time. Who knows? I'll have to try and just track you all down after this is over. 70 subs. Nice. That's more than I have. I've got 52, 3-ish now. Pro1273 says I can play with you, and XE Game says we could collaborate. I mean, we could. Depends on what, though. Music Gamer. Yep. If you want to go play with Pro1273, yep. Cephalon Exxon says 50. I'm not sure if that means he's got 50 subs, or if that means I've got 50 subs. But, you know, yes. Yeah. No, Cephalon's got 50, XE Games has got 70, and I've got 52, 3, something like that. Around there, who knows? 52 is you, I forgot to put you, yeah. Yeah, I've got 52, Cephalon Exxon, I don't know, I'm going to have to chunk him down. Or Cephalon, as it's spelt, but, you know, that's not important. The spelling isn't important, right. Okay, I'll move that a bit closer, maybe. Exxon has 600 plus. That's quite a lot. Nice going if you do have that much. I can't check right now. Too busy drinking water, but not on this account. Yeah, fair enough. Because you've had a fair few different accounts, haven't you? You had the original ones, which I remember being in a Minecraft PS3 video on. Yeah. Pro1273 is saying, chat, do you want to play? So anyone in the chat, EGXE Games, if you want to play with a pro, I have to download Garry's Mod. Alright, fair enough, yeah. I mean, hey, maybe you can find some other games you all play on Steam, I don't know. Just have to all add each other or some shit. Funk. Okay. Because it's gonna, like, a loop around They were not really channels, they were just for fun, yeah. I mean, there was the one time when there was, you know, that video, I'm not going to say the name of the old channel, because some of your old names, or names you have still had on other things. I remember being in a video where, you built a school in Minecraft, and we were just sort of like, going around there, just sort of like a tour of that, and we were gonna like make it into a series, but you know, as most youth dreams do, we never actually made anything with it. So you know, yeah, it's been a while since I played Garry. Like, I don't have it on this computer. Yeah, it's not 2 a.m. It might be a separate time zone for XE games. So, you know, yeah, that's why it might not be 2 a.m. for him. Pro1273. Several next on, you're probably confused, but, you know, I remember it happening, but whatever. That was something that happened a long-ass time ago, so I doubt you'd remember it. Yeah. It's 2 a.m. wherever XE Games is, and it's, you know, it's 9:29, it's just gone for me, so, you know, I might have to end this soon. Should be annoying, because I'm not really done with anything yet. And then I'll just have it do that, I suppose. And sort of go into his hook. I can't remember anything after my car crash in 2018. Oh yeah, I think you mentioned that, didn't you? The car crash. So yeah, no, I just mentioned that affected you. It is the same. Us Brits, lol. Yeah. Yep. I had the tyre hit me in the head and knock me out. Yeah, you're like affected for weeks afterwards, weren't you? And seems apparently for the rest of your life as well. To be fair, it's a car crash. Car crashes do that to you, don't they? I mean, I've never been in one, but I'd assume they do. Yeah. Tonk. Alright, how does this animation thing work? Good question. There is a lot of aspects of that. Oh yeah, over 2.3 ton cars flying at 100 miles per hour plus. Not good. Yeah, definitely not good. Yeah. Okay, there's a lot of stuff to it. I'm using a mod called Stop Motion Helper, and it allows you to record these keyframes, and then it will auto-animate between them if you do it on one model. So here, I posed him in this one, and then I posed him in this one. And, yeah. And then after that, I just, you know, apart from that, I just learned how animation works, basically, by watching tutorials, by watching how movement works in real life, by watching other animations, you know, stuff like that. Chat, do you want to read? Oh, there's 6 people here. 2 of them are technically me, because I have one open on my phone and one on my computer to allow me to actually see the chat. And see it so far. Not the full thing, because I'd have to close down Garry's mod for that. But this is the bit I'm animating at the moment. So basically, the full thing, it all starts down on this second floor. The blue heavy comes around with the gold sandwich, and he runs over to here. The red heavy's chasing him. This is all just going on in the background. And the blue heavy does some, like, pole jumping around here. The red heavy goes, what? And is confused. Then there's a grappling hook here. And the red heavy looks at it and goes, this will work. And then you see the blue heavy throwing himself up there. He knocks a spy crab off. And then he's walking up. And then you see the red heavy jumping off. And he turns around and fires a grappling hook. And gets up to here and stuff. And they run past this section. And then the red heavy stops, fire the grappling hook. Blue heavy just manages to dodge it. Red heavy gets thrown to the ground. Then this happens. Then after this, the blue heavy's going to disappear. The red heavy's going to get up, throw the grappling hook to the ground, and run through the portal. From a different angle, I guess. Right. Let's see how this all works. Oh yeah, it's like 4 frames. So I should probably, like, you know, make that less. Just for movement's sake. And, yeah, alright, next up, I'm just going to have that not exist, because I'm going to put it using the advanced bone tool there. Okay, so, oh yeah, shit, that might make it a bit of a problem, which would imply that I'm going to need to, you know, right, and then we do that one there, and then he goes off into space. which makes it disappear, because then I'm going to re-add it to that one there. So let's go on to the red heavy, sorry. Do you stream on OBS? Yes, I do. With chat, I'm sure there's probably some like add-ons to make you be able to view the stream, but I just use my phone because it's easier. But yes, I do use OBS to stream. Yeah. I mean, I used to use it back on my old computer as well, but I had to like do low games that didn't take up much space. Well, not space, but they low quality old games and downstairs because it's on a laptop. And now I've got a really good computer. At least really good in the sense of compared to how it was. Yeah. Overlay. The overlay you see, I made that in a program called Fire Alpaca, and then you can reshape like boxes and stuff, and it's an image one. If you go into the plus thing, it's an image, and you can find that. And there are some tutorials on it that you can look up for just sizes and stuff. But yeah, thanks for... Did I say thanks for subscribing? Either way, thanks for subscribing. XE Games. I'm going to open your channel so I, know where it is. So I can look at that later and maybe subscribe, who knows. But yeah, I made the overlaying Fire Alpaca, did a bit of drawing and used some of the stuff in there. You have to learn whatever image editing you want, whether that be Photoshop, Fire Alpaca, bloody Paint.net, whatever you want to use. Learn how to use it, and then watch some tutorials on overlays and sizes. Because basically, I just made it a transparent image, and then I just popped it over, so it shows through that box. Alright. So, let's animate the grapple hook. Bonk. Was there an ease out here? There was an ease out. Okay, got it. Bonk. I use Pixlr. It is free. Yeah, Fire Alpaca is also a free one, but, yeah. I haven't used Pixlr myself. Hopefully this will all, like, work. Right, where's the next ease in? I think the next ease in is just here, isn't it? Oh, yeah, it might be doing a bit of glitch. Yes, okay. Right, okay, so I'm going to have to, first of all, freeze those. There they are. Yep, okay. Freeze that. Second of all, do the same one over here. Freeze that. Then, got to find the next one. Grab it. Record it. Yeah, it is free, I recommend it. Well, I mean, I might check it out, although I've got Fire Alpaca myself, so, that works quite well for what I need it to do, and it's all interface I'm most familiar with, so, yeah. But thanks for the recommendation. I'll check it out, maybe, if I remember. I have the memory capacity of, like, half a goldfish. Not even a full one, just half a goldfish. Alright, and then there'll be a bit of ease in there. So, how's this all looking so far, then? Wonk. Yep, okay, good. And then here, I shall animate it again. Who wants to play? My Steam name is Music Gamer. Yeah. Pro1273 just really wants someone to play Garry's Mod with him. Unfortunately, I can't because it's late and I'm working on this, but... if anyone else wants to. How old are you? You're cool. Me? I'm not sure if I revealed my age publicly before, so I'm not going to say it at the moment. But I'll say a broad range. If you're talking to Pro, then that's fair enough. And if you're talking to me, because, I just assumed that. But yeah, if you're talking to Pro, he's already told you. I'm slightly older, but only by a few years. So that's what I'm going to say. Okay, Exxon said his name, I'll say mine. Solid, same age as Exxon. I think I'm, like, a few months older, a little bit. Or younger. You was older or younger than him. Yeah. So yeah, that's my age. 17. But I'm not going to say any more about it. So, just keep it on the down low, yeah? I mean, it's not important. The minimum age for YouTube is 14 anyway, so, I'm fine. Right, okay. Let's hit the advanced bone tool. It doesn't break with all of these, which is good. 3. Let's turn that back to normal. And then 4, I shall return to that. And this. And that. Okay. No one's going to see it anyway. I might move it in a bit as well. Keep it low-key. Yeah. I mean, I don't think ages of people are really that important on the internet, but, you know. You're older, yeah. And we went to the same high in primary school. That is true, we did. You might as well reveal to everyone how I knew you. But, yeah, that is indeed the case. Alright, 4, was it? I think it was 4. Yeah, 4. We'll move that in a bit as well. And then we'll have everything else stay in the same place for now. Yeah, there we go. Alright, yep. Bonk. Yep, that works pretty well. Okay, good. Alright, lovely. Now I can record that because all of that is done, finally. So what I'm going to do, just so you know, I'm going to turn off this little overlay I have, mute my microphone, and use the recording thing in OBS, so you're not going to hear from me for a little bit. So, just a few minutes, so you know, yeah. Okay, right, so that's that first bit done, and next up, because I've animated that, and the blue heavy is going to have completely disappeared from this point on. I got a good shot, I think, but I'll just go and check. Pro's asking, can we play? If you mean me, not today, maybe some point. You know, I'm a bit shy when it comes to playing, but, you know, at some point, maybe, who knows. But yeah, I'll accept your friend invite after this. Alright, I'm just rewatching the video thing itself. Oh yeah, that's a good enough quality, just fine. Okay, so next up we do the same thing, but the red heavy is out of here. The blue heavy is out of here, sorry. So, I'm just going to make a save of all of this for the time being, in case I need the blue heavy back at any point, which I doubt I will because I've recorded him. So, you know, yeah, I don't need him anymore because he's disappeared. And remover, I'll just remove him, bonk, and remove a golden sandwich as well because he's taken that with him. Okay, next up. Just because I don't think I'm going to use this, but I thought I might as well, you know, include it anyway. Looks very strange with just not him and just the ball. Right, anyway, I'm going to record. Okay, got it, right. That's all I'm going to animate for today. I've made a save of this. I'll make a save of this with the very final frame, I guess. Very final stuff here. Because I've done all this, I don't need to save it in the actual stop-motion helper. In case you're wondering about that, anyone who's using it, down here is where you can save things to use later, but it has to be, you know, on the same map and same models, so on and so forth. But yeah, made a save of that. That means it's all good. And I'm going to have to end it here, I think. It's getting quite late, you know. For me, at least, 9:42. So, you know, yeah, but that's all that done. So I might just edit it together, just thing-wise. I'm going to head out, dude, says Cephalon If you want to talk today or tomorrow, feel free. Can we play tomorrow? Maybe, I don't know. I'm going to be working on the last bits of animation for this. Not on stream. I'm not going to be live streaming tomorrow. I'm going to be working on that. XE says his Steam is XE. I'll have to have a look. I might be able to hunt it down, might not. Sometimes names are like that on Steam. It took me a bloody while to find one of my friends on Steam. Anyway, yeah, so maybe playing tomorrow, maybe not. I don't know. I'm quite a self-isolated person in general, really. I tend to keep to myself a lot. But on streams, because I'm, you know, it's just for text of you people in here, you lovely, wonderful people. So yeah, Steam is Exy. Exy says goodbye. All right, see ya. If you want to stay around a bit before I go, I'm gonna just quickly edit it together what I've got. So yeah. Okay, let's go back over to that. Bonk. Let me just turn on the oh crap, one gone. The Gmod slide for the time being. So yeah, I'll do it real quickly. I'll open up Sony Vegas and edit it together once everything loads for me. I just gotta put the videos in the right places. So yeah, brought a lot of video files today. I made a lot of progress, which is good. Just okay, open a new window. Sent friend request. You did indeed. That is correct. XE, just so you know, my Steam name is the same as YouTube, Drenduh Tyrof. Where is it? Here it is. Videos, animation, frames, recorded. There we go. Just doing stuff folder-wise, just to move them all into their right folders. Come on. Fine. I'll do it your way. Windows. Alright, and then we can delete the original ones here, because they are now in this one. Alright, okay, and then let's throw it all into here. As you can see, this is my editing software. Okay, that means I can close that now. That's everything else here. We've got this one with them running past. So, I'll just show you all what I've got for the time being. Best full, just so you can have a look at what we're doing, what we're working with so far. We've also done some sound in it as well. Right, that's all we've got there for the time being. Good full, I guess, just to set it down to a lesser thing, which makes it easier. Oh no, good auto. That's what I keep it on. Sony Vegas depends on when you get it. Sometimes it's I got the 2014 edition, so it's an older version technically, but normally it is around £100. So you know, yeah. But I got it on sale, so it was only £40. So I'd suggest wait until it goes on sale and then get it instead of shelling me 100. Because the more recent version, like £200 or something. So you know. Oh, that was what I needed. Get rid of that. Get rid of it. What the hell? Delete. I don't need that. Okay. Can you add me? I'll add you after the stream's over. All right. If you're talking to me, of course. If you're talking to XE, then that's XE will tell you what's going on with that. Right, so I believe that's it, maybe. Let's have a look. I'm not sure what I animated for it. Okay, let's try and find a good starting point. Okay, here seems good, probably. Trim start. Alright, and then I gotta get, like, the last frame here, where he skids to a halt. 1, 2. Alright, good. Can pay you in what way, though? I am new who dis. Good question. 100 subs, JK, do whatever you want. I am new who dis. Well, I'm Drenduh Tyrof. I exist. If you're talking about anyone else here, they're going to have to explain that to you themselves. But I'm animating, basically. So welcome. You joined at a bad time because it's going to be ending soon, because I'm editing all of this together. I can pay you in what way, though? I mean... Oh, could you edit for me? I could pay you in what way, though? That depends. There is some good editing softwares around that are free, but you can find. You don't need to use Sony Vegas, but, you know. I'm not really one for doing commission work for anyone at the moment. So, it really does depend But, you know, we can maybe discuss something. We'll have to see. I'll have to come around for later streams. I don't know. But because of all the other things I have to do in life, you know, you know, yeah, you on the screen. Talk about adding you. If you're talking about adding me on stream, Pro1273, adding you on Steam, I'll do that after the stream's over. Days can be worse. Milk could have pulp. Correct, I suppose. Days can always be worse. Oh boy, why is that one so long? Okay, whatever. Okay, remove those. Find wherever it starts. Oh, I recorded it for a long time. Roblox vids, though. Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with making Roblox vids. Make what you want to make, that's what I say. You know, I mean, if I enjoyed Roblox, I've never played Roblox, but you know, yeah. And hey, it's Roblox vid, you don't need to worry about editing. No, I'm joking. You know, there is some free editing softwares out there that you could try and find. Oh, and 100 subs, JK, do whatever you want. Subscribe to the channel. Welcome to the team, I guess. Thanks for sticking around. God damn it, come on, work. Let me grab it. Okay, and then we pop that at the end. I think that'll be alright for the time being. And then he fires it real quickly. Maybe I'll have a bit more of it at the end there, just so you can see it a bit better. How do I record as well? In OBS, that's a tough one. I'd suggest you search up some tutorials on how to use OBS in general. But there's a whole lot of stuff, and it does depend on your PC specs a little bit as well. So, you know, yeah, you're going to have to search for it and how to record on low end. There's a whole lot of settings, there's a whole lot of complicated stuff. So, you know, yeah. It's basically just going to have to do a lot of research yourself, use a bit of Google. That's what I do. It's strange, because I think the people who make the best progress both use Google and their own research. If you have good specs, then you just need to do some research on how OBS works. But, you know, for people who make the most progress in life, are people who know how to ask questions and also how to, you know, do their own research as well. Okay, I'll make it a little bit longer. I've got to be careful on how long I make it because of, you know, length. Okay, so I think I'll go for the second one here. Boop. And, boop. So if you've got good specs, hopefully it shouldn't be a problem. But you just got to learn how to use it. It took me a very long time first. Myself. Oh, come on. Right, okay. I'll just start it here for the time being. Oh, that was basically perfect. And then he just skids to a halt. Yeah, we'll stop it there. If you have a dedicated graphic card, you should be fine with it. Yeah. That what Exxon says. If you have a dedicated graphic card, OBS should be no problem. Alright, okay. Oh, wrong button. Separate with you. Okay, right. Now I've got to find the first frame here. Oh, that's definitely not there. Did I record it once? I don't know. Let me have a look through and see how many times I recorded it. I think I made it another time as well here. Alright. Alright, okay. I think that'll probably be good. No, a bit more. Oh, he's still visible, kinda. Oopsie. If your computer can have 8 monitors, you're Gucci. I wish I was as good as you. I mean, tell you what. Personal opinion. I think you shouldn't be striving to be as good as me. You should be striving to be better. That's what I'd say, you know, that's my motivational speech of the day. I'll have it end here, because I didn't realise he was still on camera. I thought he left the camera. So, you know, I'll have it end there. Just to, again, keep space. Because ideally it should be under 40 seconds. That's what the person wanted. So, 100 subs, JK, do whatever you want, says, so I have another YouTuber, and I hear him say, why are so many people wearing masks? Oh, goddammit, wrong button. But yeah, well, probably because people are telling them to wear masks, but yeah. Stefan Lexon, always aim to be better, that is correct, always aim to be the best you can be, and if possible, better than everyone else. I mean, I wouldn't say I am better than everyone else, but if I did become better than everyone else, it would be through my own hard work. Alright, so, where's the first frame here? There. Okay, good. Alright, cool. Alright, so now I've got to, you know, find a frame where it stops, where he stops being visible, and have it end there, basically. I can record but can't find files. Ooh, in OBS, right up at the top, there's a file. Under File, it says Show Recordings. And, yeah. Under Show Recordings, it'll take you to whatever the file is. Well, not the file, wherever the folders are. Not End Stream. I'm telling you, I'll add you on Steam after I've... You know what, I'll accept the friend request now. Whatever, I'll do it. Why not? Bingle bongle. Hoogity, boogity, music gamer. I have accepted your request. Ooh, okay, right. That's it for now, I think. I'm gonna show you what it's all looking like so far. Haven't done the audio yet. I'll do the audio, like, tomorrow or something. So let's have a look at best full. See how it all looks so far. With a little bit of lag, but, you know, yeah. Okay, so that's that. Surprised only 54 subs. Well, I mean, I don't upload very frequently, and the most frequent content, as you can see by looking back on it, is live streams of just random bullshit. So, you know, yeah. XE Game says, I can make dramatic music for you. Just make dramatic music for everyone to use, to be honest. Just put it on the internet. Dramatic music, copyright free. Because people can always do with more music to have to use. And if it's good, high-quality music that you can make, then, you know, people will be clawing to get at that. For this video, I don't think I'll need it. I think I'll just use some game soundtracks, probably. But yeah, that's it. I think before any of this gets any further, I'm going to end the stream now. But damn, that was, you know, that's a lot of work. It's a lot of work I've done today in general, and quite a bit of work in this stream. So, you know, that's all good. That's all very good. But yeah, I think I'm done for today. So thank you everyone for watching. This has probably been one of the most active my streams has been at all. So, you know, yeah. Your sub is bad. I mean, if you mean the amount of subs I have, I guess. I don't know what else other sub you could be referring to. But anyway, so a big thank you to everyone who's watched this, all 7, 6, around that of you. Naming you by names because, you know, I feel like a bit of brand recognition is always cool. 100 subject where it says, Zhao do you spell, which I assume means how. Doom or room? Depends on what you're referring it to. But if you mean just Doom in general, I spell it D-O-O-M. I don't know. I haven't heard of the other one. I'll have to do some research. So, a big thank you to everyone for watching, and more specifically, Second Baron the Second. He's a long-time watcher. Thanks for coming along. And a lot of new people, specifically. The Pro1273, thank you for coming along, also known as Music Gamer. Who else we got? We're just scrolling on the YouTube one. I know who we've got down there. Cephalon Exxon, great to see you around, buddy. And, you know, thanks for watching the stream and being a good help. And it's been good to hear from you again. And XE Games, another new person. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for, you know, the stuff. I hope I've helped you in some degree. And, of course, the last person who entered, 100 subs. JK, do whatever you want. A big thank you to all of you for coming along and watching the stream. This is the finale of the animating I'll be doing. The rest of the stuff I'll be doing towards this will be done just off stream. Next live stream I do, I'm not sure what it will be. I have an idea. I'll probably, like, stop for, like, a weekish. And, you know, yeah. That's what next one says. I'm always open to talk, and I'm always open as well. So, you know, whenever. I'll talk to you whenever you want, whenever I want. But yeah, so next stream, I'm either thinking Halo 2 Anniversary, because that's going to release soon. Maybe Doom Eternal. Depends on what happens with next season. Team Fortress 2 I want to play some of. And just basically whatever. It will probably be a video game next time. But I might stream, like, digital art or Garry's mod animation, but, you know, that might be a while. So, thanks everyone for coming along. Pro1273, XE Games, Second Baron, 100 subs, and Cephalon Exxon. Thanks for coming along. It means a lot to have you watching and talking in the chat as well. Made it the most active it's been, which is fitting because it's the finale. So thanks everyone for watching, but I gotta go. So, bro, I'm out of here. It's been Drenduh Tyrof, and I'll catch you on the flip side.